I'm trying to figure some way to put into words the way it feels to be having been a pretty formidable critic, film critic, been in the racket, been in the game for 40 plus years. I started in this racket 78, 79, and really got going around 90, 91 when I started working for Entertainment Weekly and New York Times, LA Times, and I went and got a column with the LA Times Syndicate from 94 to 99. I started doing an online column in 98 for Mr. Showbiz. I started my own version of the column as Hollywood Elsewhere starting in 04. And I had a great run for a pretty long time, actually, like 17 years, 16, 17 years. And then the woke thing and the whole climate change, and I became branded as a person who didn't get it, who was behind the curve, who was based on really very little. I mean, some nervy columns here and there, but basically I have a tendency to be pushy and provocative in some of the stuff I've written. But I've never done anything bad. I've never been Roman Polanski. I've never been Woody Allen. I haven't been, I just haven't, I've, pissed some people off with some tweets I've posted and things like that. But basically it's just so fucked up. Anyway, I'm thinking that I can't, I'm just thinking I feel so bitter and pissed off about everything. I mean, after you're in a business and you're doing pretty well for yourself as a journalist for like 40 years, you think maybe you have reached or should have reached some kind of satisfactory plateau where you kind of feel secure about everything, and it just doesn't feel right to be suddenly on pieces of thin ice in the middle of a lake, in the middle of a snowstorm. It just feels really bad. So I've got a Patreon thing going. I got some advertising coming in this year, but the obviously the heyday of Hollywood Elsewhere is over. I'm thinking I might actually go to Vietnam, live in Vietnam. And then go to Cannes in May, and then Telluride so go to 2 film festivals a year for sure. Maybe attend Busan, maybe attend Shanghai, and basically have this rich life in Hanoi, which is one of the great cities of the world. And I can do, everything's online anyway. I don't really go out much. So what's the difference if I'm online in Hanoi or in West Hollywood? I got to say also that the idea of just keeping on in West Hollywood for years and years from now fills me with a huge feeling of depression. And I just don't want to be here anymore, I guess. I've been working very hard at this racket since 1990. I've been living in this place since 90, 91. We're not talking, over 30 years. And I really wouldn't mind, being someplace else, feeling a little exotic passion and something unusual and new aromas, new smells. I just feel like, fuck this, fuck this town, fuck this business. Yes, I'm bitter. I feel bitter. But whatever. God, I've gone on too long. All right, 4 minutes and 21 seconds. Okay, that's it.